Meeting recording has started.
Let me share the presentation with other people so they can see the screen because
Hamza,
we, yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to mention we can hear you and Candice clearly, but when there's a question from the audience, we can't hear that clearly. So if you can maybe just repeat the question when you go through your training, please.
If someone asks, repeat the question to you.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Hi everyone. Good morning. I hope you are fresh in the morning and ready for this 3 hours. We are late, but we can recap the timing. My name is Hamza Wahdani. I used to work with the distributor in Avaya before 9 years, and now I am with Avaya for the last 9 years. I am handling only the mid-market for Avaya for the 9 years. I am expert in sales, pre-sales, even technical. I'm expert on how to install the mid-market, the IBOFS, the contact center, ACCS from A to Z, and all the IBOCC and the ACR, all of them. I did a lot of trainings on sales, even technical. So we will discuss about that in the future. If we need to do a technical training, we will go through that. During today and tomorrow, we will handle the whole mid-market portfolio in Avaya. Today, it will be around the UC, the unified communication, the collaboration, and around the iOffice telephony system, and how we use all the collaboration, the mobility, the desk phones, the remote users, how we help the users and the team to engage and to collaborate. We will go through all of that during today. And tomorrow we will jump to the customer experience, to the contact center, not any contact center, the omni-channel contact center. We will go through all channels, starting from voice to email to chat to SMS to integration, pop-up screen, to many applications. And we will not go through only Avaya contact center. I will take you tomorrow also through the Avaya Centrum program. Avaya Centrum program include many applications. During the last 3 years, we launched this Centrum application, which bring for us around 16 applications. Before that program, there is no social media with iOffice. There is no case management. There is no pop-up screen. There is no callback, survey, chatbot. But once we launch this program, Avaya Centrum program, we bring all these applications from Div Connect partner to Avaya pricing to Avaya store. So today you can buy these applications alone, or buy these applications with iOffice, or buy these applications with Enterprise, with Aura, or stand alone and sell them to your customer. You can buy them from this direct, not from Div Connect partner. So the Avaya will manage the whole project of these applications. We will go through all of these applications. And by the way, these applications will help you to be strong in front of the customer, because today everyone has a contact center, but not every vendor has many applications around the contact center, starting from the voice, reaching up to the automation and AI and social media, WhatsApp, chatbot, all of that applications. And today and tomorrow, I will explain for you all these applications, all these collaboration, all these mid-market portfolio, from UC to collaboration to contact center to applications, how you can sell them in two ways. In one-time payment, which is perpetual, go to the customer, design the whole VOQ, design the whole project, starting from the voice, telephones, license, editions, everything, support, renewal, and sell them one time. As well as I will teach you how to sell these applications, these platforms, these solutions in subscription monthly. And in subscription, just you have to take care about just one license for UC and 2 to 3 license in CC. We will see about that. And during today and tomorrow, I will take you through the many kind of deployment. So in Avaya, we have the power to enable the customer or to enable the partner to go to use any kind of deployment. He can deploy the IB Office fully from Avaya, or the partner can use, or the district can use third-party servers or VMware, or we will learn through today and tomorrow how we can deploy the mid-market on cloud platforms like Google, like Amazon, like Azure, or how you can host this application, host mid-market, UC, telephony, contact center, somewhere in any data center, VMware, and we will show you the structures. So during today and tomorrow, you will have the full picture how to deploy the mid-market. No matter, we will not enforce you on one kind of deployment. It's up to you as a partner. It's up to the customer, depend on the environment. Okay, we will go through all of that. Before jumping to the solution, before jumping to the features, before jumping to the product, I will teach you from where you can learn Avaya, from where you can code Avaya, from where you can get support from Avaya, from where you can download Avaya application, from where you can download the presentation, from where you know the promotions. That will help you after I leave South Africa. So you have all these URL Avaya partner portals, so you can access them by your SSO username and password, from where you can teach and learn about the mid-market. So if before go to the agenda, this is the Avaya resources portals where you can access. The first one to access the sales.avaya.com, where you can get the promotions, know more about the promotions, where you can download any presentation, download any data sheet, download any collateral, download any videos, customer experience, download any case study. Okay. The second one, I will take you through that. The second one is Avaya Learning Portal, which is the University of Avaya, where you can go and click on the course, take the course, and there is courses for sales, courses for pre-sales, courses for technical implementation, courses for support after implementation, and courses for administration, how to admin the product after finish the installation, how to manage how to admin. That will be good for customer IT, how to manage the system. That's Avaya Learning with exams. There is most of the courses free. The only cost exam, which is the technical. So you can take them virtual, or you can communicate with Avaya Learning to have a class. But most of them available virtual. The third one is Avaya Commercial Tools, where you can access to make quotation, to design a proposal for any Avaya product, where you can get the Avaya price list, where you can access to the Avaya store and put quotation for subscription, for cloud, for perpetual. Okay. Avaya support portal, where you download any of Avaya application, download the application for IB Office, for Aura, for Contact Center, where you can open a ticket with Avaya. Customer can use that, or partner open a ticket for technical support, as well as the Avaya knowledge base. It is the technical portal for implementation. Any Avaya engineer would like to configure IB Office or Media Manager or Contact Center or telephony or any of Avaya applications, there are a lot of documentation with screenshot how to configure, to implement any system from A to Z with screenshot. Avaya One Clear portal, that's the partner portal, where the partner can go to that portal and open a ticket with Avaya, not technical, open a ticket with Avaya commercial. For example, if he has an issue with product, or if he want to ask any question about the pre-sales, or if he has an order with Avaya and there is issue, and or if he missed some license, or if he need to ask about end of sale, he can go to the Avaya Care and select the department and just say whatever you want to say, and Avaya will get back to you. Okay, that's partner one care portal. The last one is Avaya Disconnect portal, where Avaya bring all the IT companies who has third-party applications, and these third-party applications be integrated with Avaya. So if you as a partner have a new application and you would like to integrate that application with Avaya, you can go to the Disconnect and register your application, register for test, do test, and take the certificate. As well as if you would like to ask about any product, it's compatible with Avaya or not. For example, fax. Go there, search about that application, and you will find the answer if it's already approved by Avaya or not, or if you would like to register that. And you will know which companies approved by Avaya, fax companies, CRM companies, database companies, many applications there which they are already approved by Avaya and already integrated with Avaya. Good. Let's to take you quickly through this application before we start. For example, the first one is the Salesforce, where you can download the presentation, curricula, sales tool, videos for the IB office and others. Okay. The second one is Avaya Learning, where you can see training for sales, for pre-sales, for technical, for administration, and you can take the course online. The number 3 is Avaya Commercial Tools, where you can go to the merchandiser, or you can go to devices, you can download Avaya pricing, and you can make a quote. We can agree on virtual call to do this training, how to quote Avaya online, how to get the BOQ online, okay? And the third one is Avaya documentation. Here, if you would like to find any documentation, data sheet around the Avaya devices, around the Avaya BBX, around the contact center, to download documentation, technical documentation, data sheets, you can go to this website, which will give you all the documentation. Avaya support here, where you can download Avaya applications for implementation, or where you can go and open a ticket with Avaya if you have a technical problem with some of Avaya products, or you can download the technical documentation from Avaya. IB Office Knowledge, it has the user guides, and it has the technical manuals. Here, any Avaya technical engineer can access this website. He can download the file for any product in mid-market he would like to download that. So he can select the product, and after select the product, he can after that download the PDF file from this document, and all manuals or user guides release, and he can go, for example, for the manuals PDF if he would like to download the file and use it later. So he can download any PDF file on how to configure Avaya products. Avaya One Care, this the One Care for you as a partner if you would like to open a ticket with Avaya, as I said, for Salesforce, for quoting, for attack, which is the pre-sales, if you would like to ask any questions about the pre-sales, about the end of sale, many things. And Avaya Learning, if you have any problem on Avaya websites, learning, quoting, pricing, you can open a ticket and Avaya will get back to you. Okay? Always try these portals before calling anyone. It will help you a lot. Yani, always, if you have a technical problem on Avaya Learning, don't call someone. How? Go Avaya Learning, open a ticket. How I can do that? I cannot find this course. Or is IB Office support 100 extension? Go to the attack. Just ask. They will reply to you. Believe me. Okay, they will give you all the details. Attack where they are the pre-sales. Okay, and the last one is Avaya Dev Connect Partner. Here it will give you the API, the Tabby, the DevLink, many applications, many ways how to configure, how to integrate Avaya with other applications. So this will help you a lot to be ready for Avaya in terms of sales, pre-sales, technical support, in terms of learning, in terms of certifications. If you would like to be certified in Avaya, go to Avaya Learning and take that. And I have prepared for you as well as this metrics. This Avaya iOffice product metrics, it is on release 10 and 11, still not updated, where you can find all the details about the iOffice, about the mid-market. For example, some of you will ask me, how many licenses we have in iOffice? You can go to the part of license. Some of you will ask me what I need if I, as a server specification, to implement Avaya iOffice. How many number of phones, what phones supported? Some of the customer will say, I have old phone of Nortel, T-Series, it's supported with new iOffice or not? You can find every answer in this book. About someone will ask me about the high availability, the description. Someone will some of the customer will ask you, what's the power consumption for every module in iOffice? How much I need power for iOffice, for this phone, for this card, right? Give me the power, so he can bring UPS for that power. He can go to the UPS and find that. Someone will ask about how many cards in iOffice, the compatibility, the application, the software, everything in this iOffice metrics. Always use that metrics to find many answers about the mid-market solutions. Okay. The last document I would like to share with you, it is around before the last one. This one. I have prepared this file for you. It will help you a lot to build any RFP. So, for example, tomorrow, if you would like to build RFP, or if you would like to compare between Avaya mid-market and other products, you one of the questions, the iOffice, the mid-market, which is Avaya solutions, how many number of extensions can support? 3,000. How many number of SIP-trunk? How many number of SIP-trunk? How many number of branches I can connect together? So you can even you can compare with others. For example, if we are if you are competing, for example, Mic or Unify, you can put your other extender there, and you can fill to compare between them. Call recording, how many channels I can call on the same time, I can record on the same time. So you can use this file to compare between Avaya mid-market unified communication and other vendors, or to build an RFP, or to give the customer idea about the full capacity of Avaya mid-market. This file will help you a lot to build an RFP, to win, compete any, compare any other brand. The last file, before go to the presentation, this file will help you to collect the customer requirements. Tomorrow you will go to the customer side, in front of the customer, you would like to ask him about, he will ask you to quote, right? Give me a quotation. But you have to ask him many questions. So these answers, you will share them with Avaya pre-sales or with distributor pre-sales, right? So this will help you to collect the requirement from the customer. Just you can send them this file, or you can meet the customer and start fill this file. How many number of, if he asking for telephony system, how many number of users, what kind of users, how many number of trunks, where you would like to deploy the telephony system, cloud or subscription, how would like to pay subscription or perpetual, where you would like to buy the servers from Avaya, or you have the servers, or you can deploy them on the cloud. Many questions you can fill that you would like, you want redundancy or not, you want high availability or not, right? All that will help you. And as well as you, if you go down, you can find another questionnaire about the contact center. If you are in front of the customer and you would like to get the details about the contact center to give him proposal, ask him all these questions. How many number of agents? How many number of, so this file will help you to gather all the customer requirements. So after that, you can share these requirements with Avaya guy or with Disti to give you the final quotation. Otherwise, you will spend a lot of emails between you and the customer, between you and the Avaya. He will ask you, what about number of trunks? how many number of agents? Then first of all, collect all these details and bring them back to the pre-sales of Disty or Avaya. Okay, I hope these files will help you a lot, because I don't like, when I give a training, I don't like someone just to take informations, but you don't know after we leave this training, you go back where. But after the training, if you would like to take the course of iOffice or mid-market or Aura or Cloud or CCaaS, go to the Avaya Learning and take the course. If you would like to design a quotation, from where? Go to the Avaya commercial tools. If you want a presentation, tomorrow you want to go to the customer, he asks for contact center, but I need Avaya contact center customer presentation. Go to the sales and go to the Avaya CCaaS or contact center office and download the presentation and go to the customer present that. If the customer asks you for technical proposal or for the data sheet, go and get them from the documentation. If you have a problem with Avaya portals, open a ticket. So this will help you a lot, plus the files which I shared with you. Now let's jump to the training. If you have any questions about this documentation or portal, please tell me. Okay. On the other side, on the Avaya space, do you have any question? Hello? Okay.
No questions, thank you.
Okay. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. My voice is clear or not?
Yeah, it's fine, thank you. No, I can hear it clearly. Thank you.
Okay. Then during today, we will handle the unified communication in mid-market, because in Avaya there is a mid-market solutions, there is enterprise solutions. Okay, the product name or the core name of mid-market in Avaya is iOffice, and the core name of enterprise is Oracle. Okay, so today our focus mainly on mid-market iOffice as a core, and we will take you today through the unified communication and collaboration, tomorrow on contact center. Our agenda today to tell you about the market trends and what's the digital workplace, and we will take you around the Avaya One Cloud mid-market packages, which packages you have in mid-market, so you can go as a partner and sell. And we will take you through the pricing module, how to price the mid-market, subscription and perpetual. And I will take you through the deployment scenarios, how to deploy the mid-market solutions from A to Z on servers, VM, cloud, hosted somewhere, okay? And the way to win against the competition. That's the most important thing. I will try to focus on every slides the way. I will tell you why these features, why Avaya will help you to win the deal. So the way to win against competition, it will be through the presentation, and I will take you through most of Avaya of mid-market unified communication all in one digital, and how to work from anywhere. We will see how to enable that, and how we will enable the collaboration with calling for mid-market customer, for SMB and small mid-sized customer. And the last thing, I will give you more details about the subscription and deployment modules and questions and answers. Okay. We already went through the Avaya resources portal. So today the trends in the market, all around what? All around how to deploy in the cloud, right? The trends today in how the people can work from the home, right? The trends today, how the IT will see the Avaya mid-market simple to install, simple to admin, and how to decrease the cost of the companies, get more ROI. The customer wants to pay for Avaya in money, but he wants ROI. So he will decrease the expenses by using Avaya communications. He will do a lot of business by using Avaya. He can let his employee work from anywhere. He can get more customers. He can contact with customer with more channels, and he can integrate Avaya telephony system, Avaya contact center with lot of applications. This is the trend today, and we will see how we can manage and deliver all of that. So when you meet a customer, CEO or IT or line of business, everyone has different targets, right? The IT wants easy hybrid solutions, easy to management, but line of business wants to increase his customer satisfaction, communicate with many channels, get more, improve the customer experience. But CEO look for what? Look for grow his business and look for save the money and look for help to improve the productivity of the employment. So we will see how we can manage all of that with Avaya mid-market solution. Okay, and as well as today the workplace become digital. How it's become digital? Everyone would like to work from anywhere. Open his laptop, do calls, communicate. Even the customer would like to buy, to sell, to communicate from digital channels. So he can handle any requirement. He can buy anything from the digital channels. That's why today, come back to that. That's why everyone can use any device to communicate. That's the digital channel. For example, today you can handle your calls from mobile, from laptop, or from Avaya telephone, from home, or from web browser. Today, the customer can buy from WhatsApp. He can go to the Facebook. He can communicate with virtual agent. He can transit. He can execute some transactions. That's the digital workplace. So the digital workplace will handle three kinds of users: the normal users, and the team, and the customer. And we will see how we can help of that. I will jump over this. As you know, Avaya today have 17 years of experience in contact center and 9 years in Magic and UC. We have a lot of experience, but I will jump on that. Today, if you see in Avaya one cloud, it is just a name for Avaya platform. But today I will gonna focus on mid-market only. And because in Avaya we have two segmentation, we have a mid-size customer where you can reach up to 3,000 users and 400 CC. This is our session today and tomorrow. And we have enterprise customer, which is not our session today or tomorrow. We will talk about that. During the last 20 years, IBO Office started on 2002 with only hardware, small IBO Office, which support 300 extensions. But today, IBO Office support up to 3,000 extensions, support subscription, and today IBO Office can be deployed on the cloud. That's it will show you how Avaya improved the mid-market, how many customers we reach until today in the worldwide, up to 6,000 to 600,000 plus customers, more than 27 million users. That will show you how Avaya improved the mid-market business, improve the mid-market solutions to reach to the subscription, to reach to the cloud and to the application. Okay. Finally, today with mid-market, we have four kinds of products. We have the telephony and UC, which is our session today. We will talk about that. We have the contact center, which we will cover it tomorrow. And we have the devices, we will cover it today. And we have the collaboration, which we will cover it today. Then these four kind of products and solutions in mid-market, you as a partner, you can go and sell telephony, UC, collaboration, devices, contact center. Contact center, I will go through it tomorrow. Where you can sell these products in three types of users. Number one, the user, the employee. Our mid-market solutions can help the user to use one number. For example, he can has one number on business card, so he can handle that calls from mobile or from PC or from desk phone. Okay, and he can move, he can handle the communications from anywhere, as well as the team engagement, the conference, the collaboration, how the team can make calls, make conference, how they can make tasks, how they can manage daily meetings through the Avaya platforms. And the last thing, where you can sell this application for customer experience, for contact center, how you can open multi-channels for the customer to engage with the agent, how the agent can handle multiple customers from one platform, how the customers, they can use many platforms and different channels to get their services. These three ways how to sell via mid-market solutions. Okay, and we have in Avaya mid-market, we have a presentation for every vertical. So you can go to the Avaya Salesforce, see how we can sell Avaya mid-market to the healthcare or to the retail or to the hospital or to the restaurants. So we have applications for every vertical segment. We have some applications for the healthcare. We will show you tomorrow by that. For the restaurants, we have some applications for the hospitality. We can design our solutions for depend on the vertical. So if you see here, this is the full the line business of mid-market, starting from telephony, where you can sell voicemail, call recording, audio conference, and lot of applications. Today we will take you through that. You can sell the unified communication, mobile soft phone, desktop soft phone, business application, team collaboration, and video calling, and API and SDK. On top of that, you can sell Avaya contact center. We have two kinds of contact center, basic and advanced, where you can sell the omni-channel, the call recording, the real-time, and many applications. On top of that, you can sell value-add applications. We will go through them tomorrow, which is the CRM connector, the callback, the call billing, the social media, the chatbot, the survey. These are the line of business of mid-market where you can go and sell. We are not one product company. We, as a mid-market, you can, as a partner, sell more and more. You can go to the existing partners and sell them more. For the existing telephony customer, go and sell them unified communication or contact center or value-add application. So you always go to the same customer and sell more applications around the mid-market customer. And all this line of business, you can sell them in two ways. Number one, you can sell them as one-time payment, which is perpetual. So you can design the quotation for telephony or for unified communication or for contact center, for application, build the BOQ, design the support, build the license, one BOQ, and quote to the customer as perpetual, one-time payment. It's not yearly payment, one-time payment. That's the perpetual. But every year you have to renew the support. Every year you have, if the customer would like to add some license, he had to. But on subscription, it's just one license in unified communication. In contact center, 2 to 3 license only. You don't worry in subscription about the addition, about many license. Just tell the customer how many number of users do you have. He will say 100 users. Code for them 100. The quantity is 100 of one license. That's it. But he will get all the other license free. We will see all that. He will get the platform free. He will get the Septran free, the voicemail free. He will get many license, IP phones, IP endpoint license, third-party license. The support is free. Everything is free on subscription. Just sell them one license. That was the subscription. So in perpetual, number one, the customer will own the system, but in subscription, the customer will own the experience, because he will get just only one license but he will own all the experience. He will get the mobility, he will get the voicemail, he will get the branch connectivity, he will get everything. The support in perpetual, you have to add. You have to ask the customer how many years. But in subscription, the support is included. So you don't want to ask the customer about the support. The upgrade in perpetual, you have to agree with customer every year on upgrade. But with perpetual, with the subscription, it's included. If, once the customer paying every month, the upgrade and the support is free. The payment all in front for perpetual, but for subscription is monthly. User experience, user expansion, you have to give the customer new code, new BO for every perpetual license, but for subscription, it's flexible. Just how many number of users he wants? 10. He will start with 10. Tomorrow, he can increase them to 100. After 1 month, he wants to decrease them to 50. So it's flexible for them. But in perpetual, once he pay for that, he cannot return the money to Avaya. But in subscription today, he can subscribe with 100. Tomorrow, no, I need 50 only. He can go back to the 50, pay for the 50. So it's flexible. That's the difference between subscription and perpetual. Okay, deployment. This is a very important section.
Hamza?
Okay.
Quick question, go back to your previous slide.
Okay. This one?
Yeah. I mean, especially in the South African market from a monthly payment perspective, when you move to the subscription, is there no way of looking at changing it to a 12-month rather, or 3-year or 5-year rather than monthly? Monthly, we've seen it's becoming a lot of our clients, because we can't bill monthly, we don't go the subscription route on IPR.
Perfect. The answer for that, in Avaya, as a system, it's their monthly, but we deal with every country as per the economy. For example, in Saudi Arabia, we make them yearly because we cannot fight the customer every month, bring the money, give the money. For example, in Egypt, we make them 3 years. You have to pay for 3 years in front because we cannot fight the customers. In South Africa, it depends on the country. Your decision as a distributor and the partner to take the money in front yearly, better. Because you fight the customer every month, give me the money. But in the system, it's available there, but depend on the country. And yeah, yes, you are correct. Depend on the country economy, so you cannot fight the customer every month, and you cannot ensure the customer will pay. Because in Avaya, 15 days, if you don't pay, the system will stop. So sometimes the delay more than 15 days. So better than to go with country agreement, 1 year or 3 years. It's up to the country. Okay? Perfect.
Is that up to the country Avaya manager to decide? Or no, the distributor don't get it right?
It is.
No, we have actually been struggling to try and get it right. That's what we don't have.
I asked for this right at the start. And,
It is both.
exchange rate.
It is both. Disti and Avaya decide which approach they will go. Okay?
So South Africa, it's monthly.
The decision not with me.
Yeah, no.
It's just something that we have been struggling with it for, yeah, we haven't done.
I'm sorry, I just want to quickly clarify that because we've had a lot of questions from our partners, and the last week I've just had the exact same question. I just want to bring it up, the design here, to choose it because to my knowledge, and even in the documentation, it states it's yearly with cancellation fees. So yes, we can quote 1 year monthly. So would that be a contract for 12 months, billed monthly? Should the client cancel on month 6? How does that work?
Yeah, see, I cannot explain every single contract here, but in general, there is agreement for the cancellation. For the one, if you read that, you will find the answer. For example, if the agreement is 1 year, if you cancel that, there is agreement how much you have to pay for the other months, but that's
So in a nutshell, it is actually a 1 year contract.
yeah, the minimum.
And you cannot go month to month.
Yeah. Yeah, but here is the idea. I'm giving the presentation globally. But as I said, for every country, there is a contract for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Other countries, the minimum 3 years. Here, maybe 1 year.
1 year.
In US, maybe monthly. In Canada, it's depend on country by country. It's related to the economy. And there is a cancellation fees. Especially when you take 3 years, for example, because on 3 years, the discount is more. And even you can get the phones on subscription. So you cannot cancel.
Cancellation is 50% of reminder months.
Yes, see, because Avaya give you more discount, Avaya give you more efforts, support free, you can, so you have to stick. There is agreement. But here in the presentation, I'm giving you the idea, the only.
Sorry, then just on the previous slide, something I raised to talk to you earlier is, you said this month you can go up to 100 users, next month you can go down to 50 users.
This is, again,
Yes, is it a country thing again?
yes, again, yes. It's if the country agreement is 1 year, then that's
No, I'm not talking about time frames. So I keep my contract going, but this month I want to go from 50 users to 100 users. Next month I want to go back down to 50.
if the contract is monthly, if the contract is yearly, you can increase.
But you can't decrease.
Yes, you can decrease. If the contract is 3 years, it's like that.
I'm not trying to stop the contract, I want to drop the user count.
Sorry, can I maybe explain that quickly?
So there's
Go ahead.
5% flex.
You can burst with 20% over your actual user count without getting or being billed extra. But in the contract period, which is a year, minimum for South Africa, you cannot decrease your billing. So if you order 100 users, you can flex up to 120. You can go down, but you will still buy for 100 users. So it's not true consumption-based billing.
Yeah.
Your lowest amount you will be billed for is the user count you bought.
Yeah, that's the point.
You can exceed it without being billed extra, but you can't decrease it and get like a credit on it.
I haven't seen that in practice.
Okay, I think you have to sit again with Avaya team here and distributor to look at the contracts and the flexibility to go to increase and decrease, and the minimum contract years depend on South Africa. Okay, for the deployment, which is the main important part for mid-market solutions or Avaya solutions, we have 3 kinds of deployment. Number 1 is for telephony, for UC, for contact center. Only the collaboration will be on Avaya. The collaboration, which is Avaya Space, that only has 1 deployment on Avaya Cloud. But the other products, the other solutions like iOffice, telephony, unified communication, contact center, other applications which I will explain during today and tomorrow, you have 3 main kind of deployment. Number 1, on-premise. On-premise, that it can be customer data center. I will show you. It can be a partner data center. It can be a service provider data center. I will take you through many examples of on-premise. So, but there's no cloud. On number 2, hybrid private cloud. Hybrid private cloud, that means some of the application on the cloud and some gateways on the customer side or data center side because of trunking, connectivity. Because some countries, the service provider not allowing you to buy trunk and sell them again. For example, in my country, you cannot, as a partner, you cannot buy the trunks and rent them. No, the service provider should sell the trunks to every customer. So we have to put gateway at the customer data center, but all the application on the cloud. But the trunks, the lines, should be on that's hybrid private cloud. So some of the gateways on the data center locally and the application on the cloud. We will see some examples about that. The last one is pure private cloud, where the country can allow the trunks can be hosted on the cloud, self-run, and rent them again. there is some countries we have agreement with the service provider, so the service provider will sell the trunks like SIP trunks to the cloud companies like Zor, like Google, like Amazon, like any other local cloud companies. And these cloud companies, they can resell this trunk to the customers. So, for example, I am a cloud company. Maybe I am X Dimension Data, for example. I have cloud solution. I have servers. I have data center. I will go to the service provider. I will pay for them for 1,000 of trunk, SBC trunk. So now I have the Avaya solutions on my cloud, and I have the trunk from service provider. Customer will come to me. He wants 10 trunks with 100 extension with 5 agents. So I can sell them subscribe. So I have to pay for service provider for the trunks, and I have to pay for Avaya for subscription. So everything on the cloud, where the country allow the trunks to be rent or resell from one to one. But some countries not allow you to resell the trunks again. You know what's the trunks? Okay, the SIP trunks. Some countries, the service providers say, no, I have to deliver the trunk to the customer side. So after that, you can use it. You cannot take trunk from me and resell it to another. It's depend. But we have the 3 solutions. I will give you some examples about that. First of all, on-premise. On-premise where there is a data center. You have options. If the system is hybrid I mean there is analog extension or analog fax or analog trunk. Not everything is IB and SIP. So you have to buy from Avaya the IB Office 500 B2. This one. Okay? And you have to configure it at the customer data center or partner data center. If the solution is fully IB and SIP, so you have the option to buy from Avaya the servers or VM. We have ASB 110, we have ASB servers with virtual machine. You can buy the servers from Avaya and deploy the solution, the mid-market, the IB Office, the contact center on the Avaya servers. You can deploy them. The third option is software only. You can take from Avaya the software only, ISO image, OVA image, Hyper-V image, and you can download that image on any server or any VM. We will give you the specification. It's on the files which I shared. Okay? Or you can have from Avaya the full stack trunking. We have ACB for 200. It will Avaya can sell you full stack cabinet with servers, with networking, with firmware, with virtual machine, with security, full stack. We have that solutions for service provider. All this on premise. That means should be their data center or should be their customer buy from Avaya. And on premise, you can sell the Avaya as a per function or subscription. It's not mandatory. If you take this deployment on premise, that means you have to buy the per virtual license. No, even you can still buy deploy the license. I buy them as a subscription. This is the first example of deployment. So, for example, this is the IBO Office. If the customer has TDM, means TDM analog digital phones, fax phones. So he can buy the IBO Office 500 B2 and deploy it on any data center. Or the second example, if you buy from Avaya server or bring your server or the customer has server, you can connect that server to the switch and connect the phones, the hard phones, the soft phone. You can connect the trunks. That's single site. Or you can deploy multiple sites on premise. So on every site you can put IBO Office server or IBO Office gateway and connect between them through the VPN or MPLS. And you can have remote workers on soft phone, remote agent. We will talk about that. That was example of on-premise. On-premise, that means the customer will have data center and he will deploy the Avaya server, Avaya gateway, or VMware, or his server on his data center and do the connectivity. Or you can deploy the IB office and contact center, the mid-market on any on private cloud. It can be, for example, on hosted somewhere on cloud companies. If you have cloud companies here in South Africa, they sell cloud services, or you can deploy that on Cloud, Google Cloud Platform or Azure platform. And now Oracle also started to do cloud platform, so we are testing that. So you can host, deploy the IBO Office, the ACCS on this platform, on the cloud. Okay, and on the customer side, he will have just the soft phone or his laptop or a wire hardware. That's it. But everything on the cloud. Okay, this is one example of the deployment where the solutions can be deployed on the cloud, as well as you can this example. The first example, if the cloud platform like Google or Azure or data center, if they have the trunk, if they have the agreement with government or with service provider to own the trunk and to resell them to the customer. But in case the service provider not allow the trunk to be on the cloud, it should be on the customer location, then you will put the IBO office as a gateway or SBC, Avaya Session Border Controller, at the customer data center to connect the trunk, but everything will be on the cloud. Applications, UC, unified communication, ACCS, ACR, reporting, applications, we will talk about all of them today. So this is hybrid. Hybrid, why? Because the trunk, the lines, the set trunks or analog trunks located on customer data center. So you will put your gateway, IBO Office or SBC, and you will connect that IBO Office or SBC to the cloud, where you will deploy the IBO Office platform or ACCS platform or ACR platform or other applications, which we will go through them tomorrow: social media, callback, survey, CRM, case management, many applications. We will talk about them tomorrow on the cloud. Okay, as well as this also, if there is companies act like cloud companies, or you as a partner, you can, if you have agreement with government to open a cloud company, so you are hosting many solutions and resell them to the customer, you can build your cloud, you can build many data center, and you can build many IBO offices, many contact center of IBO offices on your data center, and resell them to the customers, even with high availability, secondary end. So you can, or you as a partner, you can go to the Microsoft Azure, start deploy the Avaya IBO Office, UC contact center, or Google Cloud, or on some database, deploy them there and resell them to the customer. So you as a partner, you will pay for Azure because you have storage from them, or Google Cloud, and you will pay for Avaya for the license, and you will quote that for the customer. It is another solutions. Many solutions you can do that. Go ahead.
Is pure tenant partitioning going to be available for pure cloud?
Again,
tenant partitioning. So you have one RPO but many sub-customers. When is that going to be available?
I don't have the real time when it will be available, but still. Yes. So you can do that in any data center, or you can deploy that on cloud platform like Google, Azure, and that, and resell them. Or if the customer has agreement with Azure or with cloud, he can give you the access. You can deploy the Avaya solutions on that cloud as a partner and sell them the subscription of IBO Office, and the customer will have only the phones, laptops, computer to access. And if the things available here, you will put IBO Office 500 or SBC to connect the trunk. So many kind of deployment you can do by Avaya servers or by customer servers or on the cloud. So we are not stick to one kind of deployment. We have multi kind of deployment, depend on the country trends, depend on the country requirements, depend on what available today in South Africa. I think you have customers. I think South Africa, one of the countries, the cloud is available. Most of your sales on cloud, right? No? One question. Today, when you sell as a distributor, when you sell mid-market or Aura, where you deploy it? Most? On-prem. On-premise, on-prem. Most. There's no any cloud?
There's a couple on cloud, but due to issues costing, etc., and also in customer requirements, it's on-prem.
On-prem, most of them.
Implementation comes in with
Okay, on data center at the customer side, that's most of your sales. Okay, and subscription or perpetual?
Perpetual.
Perpetual.
Yeah, perpetual.
On Aura, it's mandatory become now.
Yes. Yeah.
Then this will give you an idea that we have all the options. So if you go to the customers as a partner or distributor, you can negotiate with him all the options. Using Avaya servers, he has servers, he has virtual machine, hosted these solutions somewhere, or if you have in this country cloud partner. For example, in our country, we have 5 cloud partners. They build a big data center and they start bringing the vendors, bringing Oracle, Avaya, many vendors, SAP, and they start sell to the customers cloud. The customer will have only access, okay. Or if Avaya, he will have Avaya phone or soft phone, that's it. But everything on the data center on the cloud. Or we start selling, deploy on the Azure on the cloud, because available today you can go to the Azure and ask for storage, and you can subscribe and come to Avaya. Okay, I need to subscribe with you. Buy for Avaya, deploy them on the cloud, and that's it. On your data center, put the gateway, because the trunk will come to the gateway, and that trunk will be connected to the cloud. That's it. So in your data center, you will have only the gateway, just hardware without any application even to connect the gateway. That's it, to bring the calls from your customers. So many options you can deploy. That's the power of Avaya. That's why we decrease the cost of the customer, because we are not enforcing the customer to buy Avaya servers, to buy Avaya virtual machine. No, we are flexible. If you have servers, extra server, use them. If you have virtual machine, give me that virtual. I will deploy the iOffice and contact center. It's flexible and reduce the cost of customer, right? Believe me, sometimes we go to the customers, he has virtual machine. Then a part of buying from Avaya server with $10,000, $5,000, use your virtual, and that's it. That's the idea. And take the gateway just to connect the trunk. This will reduce the cost or not? If you add the Avaya server with Avaya support, it will increase the cost by 10,000, 5,000, 7,000, depending on the server. But if the customer has server extra, he has virtual machine, we can build the solution on his virtual. That will reduce the cost, the proposal. This is just architecture on how it will work when we connect cloud. It's for pre-sales most. I have to charge the laptop quickly. But I don't have this connectivity. How I can do that? Can someone help me? I don't have the 3. Sorry. Someone has the 3? Because I have this or this. Oh. Do you have converter?
Let me see the put on the laptop.
Okay. This one. No, this one. This one can come inside? No.
let me get you my charge. Is it Type C?
Yeah, Type C. Yeah.
Okay, let me get you mine.
Quickly, because
Choose is running.
okay, that's break.
Coffee break.
Okay, that's good.
No one's an issue. Even the
Someone has a.
This is the one we did on.
Well, we can try.
This.
That might be part of it.
the ones on Avaya Space, we will continue. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can hear
Yes,
you.
it's fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me? Okay. Now let's to start go deep to the products, to the mid-market products. We will start with unified communication, go through the mobility, go through the devices, and go through the other applications. So today, the core system for mid-market is IB Office. When you see IB Office, there is a multiple editions. We will see about that. But when you see IB Office, that's the core system for the mid-market. So today, the IB Office, no matter what kind of deployment, no matter what kind of license, I already explained that for you, which is very important to understand before you know the product. So that's why you can sell to different customers. Today, IB Office can be deployed for 3,000 users. I will not say phones. I will not say extension. I will say users. What that means, users? That means the user, the employee can communicate, can handle calls, handle meetings, handle make calls from any platform. He can choose to have Avaya phone, IB, or digital. We don't have analog phones. We have conference only analog phones. He can use any third-party SIB phones, Huawei, Grandstream, Cisco as well if they are set with limited features always, because the third party phones will not work fully with another brands, but he can use these phones, or he can use his laptop with application or with browser to handle his full communication and collaboration. Or he can use mobile application on mobile Android. So we call users. So up to 3,000 users, no matter what he's using, he can handle the full communications, the full collaborations from any platform, anywhere, by any device, at any time. That's the trends of Avaya. And the system is fully hybrid. Fully hybrid, that means you can connect to the same system, digital or IB or analog or soft phone or web browser, web RTC. That's in terms of users. In terms of trunks, you can connect analog trunk, SIP trunk, E1, B1, sometimes available in other countries. You can connect trunks from another BBX. If you integrate between them, any kind of trunk you can connect. So if we are using virtual or server or cloud without IB Office gateway, we can connect only SIP trunk, and at the user side we can connect only IB phones, SIP phones, or soft phone. But if we use the gateway, the IB Office gateway, in that case we can connect any TDM trunk or extension. Trunk can be analog or E1, ISDN, or extension can be analog fax, analog extension, analog phone. That's the gateway required. So the IB Office fully hybrid, built-in conference. Every phone, every user, not phone. Again, every user can make a conference, audio conference, free without adding any license up to 64. He can call them, or he can build a group and click on that group to call 64 customer or internal user. Depend. He can call using SIP trunk and bring all these 64 to one call, free, without adding any license. He can do that as an ad hoc. Ad hoc means calling everyone, bringing them to the call, or meet me. Meet me, he can build a list of users or mobile numbers in one group and click to call all of them as a one click, and everyone will get a call to answer to join the call. That's audio conference free. And you can connect up to 150 locations. That means you can put IB Office in every location and bring them, connect them to one server with centralized management, with centralized license, with full high availability. We'll see about that. 150. Why I'm talking about that? Because these details will let you build the RFP tomorrow, compete tomorrow. If the customer say, why I will go with IGO first, tell him about these things which we can win, compete with others. Others can do that, but believe me, they will go for enterprise. For example, if you put in the RFP, the system should support 3,000 users, no matter what kind of users. The system should be ready to connect up to 150 branch. The system should be ready to connect 500 sector. The system should be ready to record simultaneous, concurrently, up to 500 calls on the same server. What other brands will submit? Enterprise. But in Avaya, we are submitting mid-market solutions. The system should be ready to deploy on any platform, virtual, server, hosted, cloud. Okay, the system has built-in conference. Every user can do 64 call. He can call 64 one and bring it to one call, and he can repeat that up to 500 people. So he can make 64 here, 64 here, 64. The full capacity of the system, we can have multiple 64 conference with total number of people on this conference up to 500. Believe me, if this writing in any RFP, other competition will go higher. They will go with more servers, because here we are using with all this one server. Others will go with more servers. If the customer, he said, I need the system to be ready with 3,000 mobiles. I need the same server to record up to 500, etc. So these kind of things, where if you mention them for any customer and the customer start asking them as system specification, other vendors will go to the enterprise level. They will go with more servers. They will do a lot of things. We will go more deep on that. Okay, and the system is ready to connect any kind of devices with multi-site, with high availability, cloud. It can be ready for cloud, and it can be integrated with collaboration. We will go to the part of collaboration, and we will see the power of Avaya platform, how Avaya can manage one platform. One platform. That means you as a user, normal employee, from one platform, it can be on your mobile or your laptop, to handle telephony, unified communication, and collaboration. What that means? That means telephony, you can receive a calls, make calls from the same platform, and from the same platform, you can do an audio conference, share presentation, share the link with customer, do meetings. And from the same platform, you can start chatting, do instant messaging and chatting with groups with your employee. One platform, you can build, add more tasks. We'll see about this platform. Okay, that's the power of mid-market. We can say mid-market is one server, one license, one platform. How to deliver that? We will check. One server, one license, one platform. We are not talking about multiple licenses to deliver calling, communication, collaboration, sharing, messaging, recording. We are talking about one license on perpetual or on subscription. Mostly on subscription. We are talking about one server to deliver all of that, and we are talking about one platform for the user. That's the power of mid-market. Easy for IT guys to manage. Instead of managing multiple servers, instead of managing multiple platforms, they have only one system, one server to manage. Collaboration there, communication there, everything is there. So, plus on top of that, we can integrate with third-party desktop application We will see about that, how we can integrate with Google application, Office 365. Like, what I mean by this, we can enable these third-party desktop application to be your extension. So if you have a Microsoft team today, we can have your Microsoft team to be IBO Office extension. So if someone calls the company, press your extension, Microsoft team will ring. If you're calling mobile, you can use Microsoft team to call mobile, and the call will go through IBO Office. It will take time to. That's the integration, as well as your Outlook, your Salesforce, your link, Microsoft link. We can build Google Chrome. We can build our unified application on this application. Multi-site, we will see about that. Centralized management and high availability. Even the high availability, it can be on-premise to on-premise, or on the same data center, on different data center, or it can be your high availability on the cloud and your system on-premise, or the opposite, your system on the cloud, but the high availability on-premise, so that you ensure which one is disconnect, the other one will stay working. That's different kind of high availability we can deliver on mid-market UC or CC, or even applications. Okay? In terms of IBO Office, today, we have around 5 editions. Why? We can say not 5 editions, we can say 6 editions. We have basic, essential, preferred, server, select, and we have the subscription, which is subscription. So, basic, and what's the difference between these editions and why we have many editions? It is for price. For example, if you have a customer with just 200 extension TDM and analog trunk, and the price is problem for him, you can go with basic or essential. So for pricing only. So you don't have to sell all the license for every customer, all the editions for every customer. Depend on the requirement. What's the requirement? It's on the right side. It's depend on the deployment, depend on number of users, depend on number of trunks, depend on the voicemail, which is the auto attend, depend on the how many sites will be connected together, depend on the recording, depend on the high availability, depend on the mobility, collaboration with RTC. So with basic, you don't need any license. Just bring the IBO Office, but basic is TDM, no ID, no SIP. That put the cards and open the system, put greeting message, connect the TDM phones, not ID, digital or analog, and the system will work without any single license. That's the basic. But the basic will not support the IB, will not support call recording. It's just only 400 extension. But we usually save this for the homes, for villa, not for offices. Essential edition, you just buy the license of Essential Edition 1 per system. The system will open for 380 users. It can be ID or digital or analog, and the trunk, it will goes up to 128 SIP trunk, or you can connect up to 200 analog trunk. Okay, and you can connect up to 32 sites, and the calls between them is voice over IP by license, the name of the license, networking. You can connect the IP phones, the license of IP phones, that's on perpetual. After I finish, I will show you how we can convert that to one license. Now on Essential, we need the license of Essential, we need the license of voicemail, we can reach up to 6, we need the license for IP phones, we need the license of SIP-trunk, right? We need the support license to add. But Essential not support recording, not support mobility, not support collaboration, not support web RPC, not support high availability. I will share with you the data sheet, the comparison between all these, so you can know the differences between them. But here is the idea. The preferred edition still, all the preferred and essential and basic, all of them depend on the IPOFS 500 V2, the gateway, not depend on the server for small customers. But the server edition and select edition, it can be deployed on server or VM. And you can bring the iOffice for analog trunk for TDM extensions. But server edition, select edition, it is server based or virtual based or hosted somewhere. You can host it with any cloud data center. So these are the license of platform, and every license will have different capacity depend on this thing. For example, if you would like to enable the recording, you can enable the recording on preferred or server edition or select edition. But what's the difference? How many number of calls can be recorded on preferred? Only 40 concurrent. On server edition, only 150. On select edition, up to 500 calls on the same time. SecTrunk, how many number of SecTrunks I can connect on essential or preferred or server? It's 120. It's 120. It's 250 server. It's 500 on select edition. Soft phone, I can enable soft phone in preferred, which is Avaya power user license, or server edition or select edition. But the capacity, what's the capacity of preferred and essential? Up to 384 IP phones, or what's the capacity of server edition? Up to 2000 extension, 2000 user can be IP, or what's the capacity of select edition? Up to 3000. So these are the differences between these three for editions. But in subscription, forget about all that. In subscription, just one license required. We have three kinds of license. We have telephony basic, we have telephony plus, we have UC. That's it. How many number of SIP-trunk? You can connect up to 500. How many number of voicemail bots? You can connect. You can utilize the 500 bots free. How many branch I can connect? You can connect up to 150 without adding any license. Up to 150 locations. Bring the servers, bring the gateways, connect the branches. No need for license. Support I need. No need for support. Which server, which edition I have to select? No need, because you have the full capacity of selected server edition. I need to add SIM license. I need to add, if I have iPhones, I need to add the license for iPhones, license for their phone. If I have digital phones, I have to add the license. No need. Just select which license of three. Basic, we will come to plus, UC. What's the difference between basic for any hardphone? You can connect iPhone, digital phone, Android phone. How many you have? 20, 100, up to 3000. Okay? How many trunks I can connect? You have the full capacity of 500. How many call I can record? You can record up to 500 calls. Where I can deploy the system? As you like, bring server, buy from Avaya servers, host it somewhere, put it on cloud platform, and deploy that. How many supports you will give me? Depends on the contract. If 1 year, support free, 4 years, 3 years, support free. If there is any new release, new upgrade, I have to pay, no need to pay. Avaya, you can go to Avaya as a partner, download the new upgrade the system for the customer. Or he can do that. You can teach him how to upgrade free. So on subscription, no need all of that. Just ask the customer which license you want. Telephony basic or telephony plus. Telephony plus, you can run hard phone with soft phone on PC. You see, you can run any hard phone, any soft phone on PC, any soft phone on mobile with WebRTC. But the other things, which is SIP-trunk, voicemail, call recording, connectivity, all the other license support free. Just only 3 licenses. So you will ask the customer which license, the user going to use hard phone or soft phone on PC or soft phone on mobile, on both. Depending on the requirement, select the license. Then on subscription, your quotation will be only one line item. If all the users going to be same, it's different. For example, if the customer asked you, I need 500 telephone system for 500 users, 100 of them, they can be on mobility. Then you will quote for him 400 telephony basic and 100 UC license. That's it, 2 lines. But the customer will ask you, we will share with you the full capacity. The file which I shared at the beginning, how much I can reach, how many trunks I can connect up to 500 trunks. Do I have to add license? No, it's free. How many calls I can record? How many voicemail boards? How many auto attends I can build on the system, greeting message? It's free. The support, free. Upgrade, it's free. Everything. How many branches I can add? Up to 150 branch. Just bring the server, deploy without license. And you have 500 users, you can distribute them between this 150 location. That's the idea of subscription. Take the headache off of thinking about the license, thinking about the quotation, thinking about growth. For example, today the customer will start his company with 30 SEPTrank and 100 users. He will buy from you 100 license subscription. But tomorrow he add more 60 SEPTrank. Tell him from the beginning, add up to 500, don't come back to me. Just connect them to the BBX and that's it. The system will accept up to. If the customer wants to connect new branches, he can just bring his virtual or his server or buy from Avaya server from partner and install that ISO image or Avaya iOffice on that server. And from these 500 users, he can give 100 for that branch, 200 for without come back to us. Just matter of configuration. He can do that, or the partner can help them to do that. But he will not think about I need license for that branch. How many SEPTranks? 100. Add me 100. Add me the support. I need the voicemail boards to be 100. So many questions. In subscription, no. Just number of users, that's it. It's clear. I will go in details now. So that's the map of editions for perpetual. If the customer will pay perpetual, and you have to consider if the customer today told you I need 1,000 extension, then the only edition will work is the server edition or select. If the customer said I have 200 extensions with 30 SEPTrank, but I need recording, that's the preferred because the essential will not work. But if the customer said I need 100 extension with 30 SEPTrank or analog trunk, that's it, only telephony system. Hi, hello, welcome to the company, and that's it, without even soft phone, without anything. That's the essential. So it's and it's essential, not required any extra server and basic. But the preferred and server and select edition require extra server, can be a Avaya server or customer server, to manage the soft phone, to manage the recording, to manage the collaboration, to manage the event communication, the presence, the instant messaging, to manage the high availability, to manage a lot of things. Okay? In server edition and select edition, the high availability is free. You don't want to add any on perpetual. You don't want to add any license to enable the high availability. Just duplicate the server on premise or on cloud. That's in perpetual. But in subscription, if you would like to enable the high availability, not require any license again. Just duplicate the servers on cloud, on data center, on your hosted somewhere, and configuration, do high availability without buying any license. So that's the power of subscription. I know, as Chris said, for small customers, when you calculate perpetual comparing with 1 year subscription, sometimes perpetual will be cost effective, good. But if the customer think about the price, yes, perpetual is cheap. But if the customer think about have the full experience, full of Avaya, grow without headache, add any kind of services, then the subscription will be better than the perpetual. So if the customer said, I need high availability, I need all users to be on unified communication with mobility, I need the call recording, all the features, he need to enable everything. Then in that case, believe me, the subscription will be cheap because on perpetual, it is more expensive to add recording, voicemail ports, high availability, do this stuff of support, upgrade. It's more headache, more expensive. But if we talk about customer just asking for users, yes, the perpetual is very cheap, but he will not have the full experience. He cannot grow easily. He has to pay for everything. That's the idea. So if the customer mentality of the customer thinking about the full experience to grow, to have the full experience of unified communication, collaboration, subscription is more better for them because the system will open for him to use all the features without any limitation, depend on our features. The full capacity, the full experience, the full features. That's the way of subscription. Okay, Chris? Then depend on the customer how he think. Think only price? Yes, okay. Perpetual is cheap. In terms of security for mid-market, we have built-in security like TLS protocols, RTP, MRTP, all these you can enable them without adding any license. So to encrypt the call, to encrypt the recording, all of that we have them. As well as we have security for the external. For the external, which will be the external? Two things. Number one, the remote users. If you would like to secure the remote users, we have Avaya session border controller. Number two, if you would like to secure the SIP trunk, because today any SIP trunk provided by any service provider not secure. It's on bubble. So anyone can hack your SIP trunk to do external calls without letting you know. And as well as if you would like some people to work remotely, they will not be secure if you don't have your own firewall on voice, not any firewall, or you can buy Avaya Session Border Controller, SBC. And we have two kinds of SBC. We have single SBC, we have double SBC. Single SBC, not for high availability. Double SBC, if you would like to do high availability. So we have small and depend on the server, okay? We have two kinds of server. If you go with the small server, you cannot have high availability. If you have with larger server in the BOQ, you can have high availability. The main purpose of session border controller, number one, to connect the SIP trunk with more security. But I want to tell you that today with IBO Office, you can connect the SIP trunk direct to the IBO Office. If your IBO Office on gateway, or if your IBO Office on server or virtual machine, you can bring the SIP trunk direct. But that's not secure. But if the customer has his own security, and he will send you official email later that he will take the security responsibility, yes, you cannot send them IBO Office, connect the SIP trunk without this. Not like Oracle. Okay, that's the benefit of IBO Office. But bringing SBC in the middle, that will secure the SIP trunk only. That means the SBC in IBO Office not to connect the SIP trunk. No, we can connect it directly to secure the SIP trunk. So no hacking. Number two, if the customer would like the employee to work remotely by Avaya hard phone, take Avaya hard phone to home, or branches without any PBX, or use your mobile to download Avaya soft phone and work remotely from road, from while driving, while traveling. Connect these users remotely to the IBO Office on cloud or to the IBO Office on data center virtual machine will not be secure unless you have your own VPN, firewall for voice, or you can buy Avaya Session Border Controller. It will work as VPLS, so you can use it instead of any VPN, and it will secure these remote users with many protocols and with certification. So no one can access to the IBO Office without certifying his device, without using credential, so no one can access. That will SBC. Then the use of SBC to secure the remote users, to secure the SIP trunk, and to use it as a VPLS. So tomorrow, if you don't have SBC and the customer wants to connect Avaya hard phone or soft phone remotely, what you will ask him? VPN, right? VPN connected. But if you have SBC, no need for VPN. That's the idea. Only for voice. Don't think you can use SBC to VPN for computer or no, only for voice. Okay, that's you can sell more of SBC for every customer would like to secure set time to use remote users, remote hard phones to work remotely. Okay.
That obviously doesn't take into account call center.
Again.
That doesn't take into account call center.
Yeah, you mean the agent?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the best question. When we come to the agent, because agent will use TCP, right? Agent will use computer to log into the platform. So the SBC cannot be VPN-less for agent because the agent, okay, the agent will use two things. He will use the Avaya soft phone. It can be that soft phone can be connected to the BBX through SBC. Okay, we agree. But the problem is the agent will use web browser or his computer to download agent desktop application. So we need to connect that laptop to the data center. In that case, the customer needs VPN secure connectivity. So with agent, with contact center environment, no, you have to bring full third-party VPN or VPN and SBC, but you cannot allow the, you cannot use the SBC for agent using his computer to access the platform of contact center because there is connectivity for social media, there is connectivity for data reporting, real time, so many applications agent will use. So agent probably will use third-party VPN, customer VPN. That's your question? Perfect. So that's SB session border controller. Use it for secure the SIP-trunk and for Avaya IP phone or Avaya soft phone. That's it. Avaya hard phone, Avaya soft phone, and SBC, secure the SBC. Good. But agent platform need full laptop VPN connectivity. So that's the SBC. In terms of high availability, if you remember, if you go back to the slides, we have essential, basic edition, essential on perpetual, basic, essential, and preferred, and server edition, and select edition. In terms of preferred edition only, if we have two IP offices, we can connect two branches, branch Johannesburg and Cape Town, for example. We can buy the license on perpetual. We can buy license named networking SCN. We will put license there, and we can enable the high availability between them for IP phones. So if the branch A down and you already have the license of SCN networking license on board, that's in perpetual. Then if the IP office A down, all the IP phones will connect it to the branch B automatically, and they can still working, the communication is still working, and they can use the trans from B because A. That's for small customers on preferred edition. But on select edition, on server base or virtual base, this is select edition or server edition, or on cloud subscription. If you have two servers or two cloud or two virtual machine on server edition and select edition perpetual, you don't want license to enable the high availability. Once you have server edition on this and server edition on this license, you can enable the high availability. Once you have select edition on this or select edition and the secondary server, you can enable the high availability. So all the phones, all the voicemail, all the hand to group, all the incoming call routing, all the configuration will be handled by the secondary system if the primary down. Even the branches. For example, if you have 149 branch connected to the head office and on the same time connected to the secondary server, if the primary down, all the branches, 149 branch, 148 branch because primary and secondary too. Still, we have 148 branch will be automatically connected to the secondary and they will stay on. Not only that, if the primary and secondary down, both of them, in that case, the branches in this scenario will work as standalone for 1 month. In that 1 month, you have to bring up the primary again. For example, if the primary and secondary both down, or even if you don't have high availability, if you don't have secondary server, and all the branches connected to the primary server, for example, if the primary down, every branch will work as standalone because you can call on every branch, getting message, extensions, you can do like standalone system, you can configure that. It will work as standalone for 1 month, waiting for the primary to come again. After 1 month, if the primary not show up, all the branches will down. That's the solution if we are talking about self-validation and select edition. Centralized management, centralized license on self-validation and select edition. On subscription, the scenario is same, but without any license. You can configure 2 clouds, one primary ISO on, and one on another cloud, and configure between them. So now every branches, phones, soft phone, voicemail, routing, configuration, greeting message, WebRTC integration. If the primary connectivity down or something, having all these configuration, iPhones, trunks, WebRTC will be connected to the secondary Office on another cloud or another platform. It can be different cloud, but it can be on the same cloud. For example, both of them on Azure or Google or hosted somewhere in partner data center or without any license. But here we need to buy self-validation here and here to enable the high availability. Okay, and we have to on perpetual we have to buy the voicemail ports. We need to buy the SIP trunk license. We need, if there is trunk, we need to buy for every IP phone IP license. We need to buy for every third-party phone, non-Avaya phone, third-party license. We need to buy for every phone power user. We need to buy for recording boards. We need if we have 150 branch, we have to buy self-validation license for every branch. We need to buy support for every branch. But in subscription, forget about all of that, because all of that will come free from Avaya. Just how many number of users? No matter where are the users, in 150 locations or in one location. Give him the users, and you as a partner, you can go and do the deployment for him. The cost will be for you, not for Avaya. And you would, if he has 5 branches, you will go download the Office on his cloud, on his data center, do the configuration. But from Avaya, you will get, if he has 500 users, you will get 500 license with one line item if they ask. That's it. But everything, once you complete the configuration, you will see everything is available as a free. You will see the license available, the voicemail available, the set trunk available, license free. Just connect, set trunk, connect the branches. Okay? So we have different scenario. We have perpetual or we have subscription, and you can implement the high availability on data center, on cloud, or you can make difference. You can make the primary on premise, and you can deploy the secondary server on cloud, or you can make them on 2 different data center or 2 different cities. For example, keep the primary in Johannesburg and keep the secondary server in Cape Town, for example. You can do any of that kind of configuration. Okay? You can buy the servers from Avaya, or you can the ones who on Avaya space. Still, you hear me? Avaya space.
Yes,
the people
yes,
on
we are
Avaya
here.
Space?
All good, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So for the call, that's the idea of keeping the business 24 hours by 7 days. That's why where the companies they asking about no downtown, zero downtown,
Times.
down,
Time.
downtime, zero downtown.
That is very dangerous.
Okay, very dangerous. Don't go there. Okay, the system is that will keep all employee active all the time, no matter of fire. That will help the customer to work 24 hours and to keep working without taking the headache or worry about the down time. Okay, for the call recording, the good things in mid-market, in IB office, it's built in as storage. That means we will not ask you to bring another server to record the calls. Just in perpetual, the license is media manager. So add that license, media manager, one per system. But how many number, and you can record on the same server, the server of server edition or select edition or preferred edition, same server. There is no additional server to enable the call recording. And how many number of calls and it can record on the same time, it's depend on the voicemail group boards, because the call recording can work only on preferred edition or select edition on server edition or subscription. Okay? In subscription, no need for the voicemail boards. It's free. You can, on subscription, record up to 500 calls simultaneously on the same time without adding any license. But in perpetual, you have to add voicemail boards license. In preferred, Avaya will give you for free. But you can increase them by cost up to 40. In server edition and select edition, Avaya will give you on every server edition license 2 free. And you can increase them on server edition up to 250. On select edition, you can increase them up to 500, and it's costly, believe me. But in subscription, 500 will be free. That means just enable the call recording and record. When you tell the customer, the call recording is free for 500 simultaneous calls without adding a license. But on perpetual, every 2 parts around, if we say $800, $500, multiply by 250, it's costly. So, but anyway, we have call recording on perpetual by increasing the voicemail boards and we have free call recording voicemail boards on subscription. And by the way, every 1 hour required 8 MB because there is compression and the files format will be weight. That means you can calculate for 3 years, I need just 1 tera. For example, you can calculate 1 hour calling, voice calling, need 8 MB, nothing. If we calculate 24 hours multiply 8 MB, what? 24 hours multiply 24, 13 days, 30 days, multiply 12 months, it's not that much of storage requirement. Okay, and you can filter the calls by caller number, by extension number, by time, by day, and get the calls, download them to your computer, or its web interface, and click to listen, click to download, click to send them by email. Okay, not required in servers. Other vendors, not all of them, require another servers to enable the call recording. Call billing, this is one of Avaya Centrum program. I told you we launched Avaya Centrum program before 3 years or 4 years to bring new applications to the Avaya store, to the mid-market or enterprise. This is one of them, the call billing, where if the customer would like application to calculate the cost of every call, external call, where he can allow the employee to call mobile, to call it, and at the end he need to calculate how much cost every employee expense. This call billing can be deployed on small virtual machine or customer data center. we are not selling the server for call billing. The customer can bring small server, very small server, or shared server even, no problem. If you have shared server, he can download the application call billing on the same server. Okay, and this is, we sell this by users. We have like a packages, 50 users, 100 users, 200 users, 300, 1,000, and cost effective, okay? Affordable cost. This is call billing, which you can sell. Before 3-4 years, when the customers come to Avaya to buy call billing, we forward them to third-party company. Today we have the call billing application where you can sell this with iOffice or Aura. Okay. Before jump to the mobility and unified communication, because now I will jump to the mobility and unified communication, which is the best part of Avaya mid-market, which is the trends where the customer can work from anywhere, where the customer can increase the productivity of employee. How I can increase the productivity of every employee? By enabling reaching to him anytime, by enabling him to access the communication from any device, by enabling him to be connected anywhere. That's the purpose of unified communication and mobility. But before that, I will take you through the devices. I think most of you know about the Avaya devices. The new trend of devices, what? All the companies have devices, right? But today, the new companies looking for non-wireless offices, non-wired offices, right? They need offices without wire, without Cat6 cabling, without stack of switching routers, which is very expensive. They need just to put access point in the building, 5, 6, 2, depend on the dimensions, and that's it. And they need everything to be connected to the wireless. So today, Avaya phones, J series, K series, B series, we have some of them, cameras support the wireless connectivity. Avaya desk phone supports the wireless connectivity and the Bluetooth, if you would like to connect the Bluetooth. That's the new trend, where offices without wiring, no networking, no more networking, and take care about the switching and cores and this technology. That's Avaya phones today support. We have one, I will share with you this presentation. If you click on that button, we have one portal, one stop shop, where you can click on this portal. Let me show you. If I click like that, where this portal, I hope the internet working. This portal, it is one-stop shop for Avaya devices, and you can go by devices or you can go by sector. So, for example, I need to see the vertical, the hospital, which phones can fit for the hospital, for education, or you can go by phones, conference phone, audio phones. So this is one-stop portal. You can click on that. For example, if depend on you want something for spaces, yani you want for depend on the business, or you want depend on the user. Depend on the user. If this user has normal phone or video phone or conference phone, depend on the outfit space, it will take you through different kind of business. So, or you can click on explore all devices. For example, you need to check the home offices, the wallet offices. You need to check executive. You need to check huddle rooms, large conference room, mid-size room. Depend on that, you can click and explore, or you can go back and explore all the phones. Okay, for example, you want to executive offices. So in Avaya, we have desk phone, we have multimedia phones, we have huddle rooms phones. Huddle rooms mean small rooms, small offices with cameras, and we have large rooms for meeting rooms, large cameras, and we have conference audio phones. These kind of phones which we have. Let's go back to here. Okay, then we have all the kind of phones depend on the use. So we have disk phone, multimedia conference, video system for large system, we have other phones, and we have mobile handset, but this is DICT, not wireless. DICT, that means it should be connected to Avaya DICT stations, not wireless. But if the customer asking for wireless phones where he can connect this hand phone handset to third-party wireless, you can use any third-party wireless brand like Stream or Ascom, or you can use this. But this is Avaya DICT phones. So all these phones available as a perpetual or as CAPEX or OPEX. So you can buy them and own them, or you can go with, depend on what is available for South Africa. I think one of these devices purchase glass. Huh? Okay, devices as a service. Yes, this is because every country we have program. So you can in South Africa has devices as a services where the ownership of the phones for Avaya. Rent them and return them back. Okay, and payment monthly or yearly subscription. So you can get these phones with contract 1 year or 3 years or 5 years. So that will reduce the day one cost. Instead, for example, if the customer have 500 phones and every phone's with $100 or $50 multiplied, it's huge cost. But if he can subscribe them for a period, because he doesn't want to pay in front everything, he wants to subscribe. That will help the customer to subscribe the license, to subscribe the devices, and the deployment can be on the cloud, and he can subscribe to the cloud. So everything today can be subscribed. Deployment on the cloud, subscription. License from Avaya and application, subscription. Phones, subscription. That will reduce the cost of day one, right? Instead of paying 200,000, 300,000 for the big projects, just make it monthly, okay? And as I said again, the subscription idea, not only pricing, it is about the full experience, getting the full features, grow at any time, expand at any time without have the headache of licensing and new wait for Avaya to send you the license. No, just you have the full features on your system, enable any features at any time, right? For example, today, if you buy the UC user from Avaya and you have only hard phones, but tomorrow you decide to use the mobile, so to Avaya, I need to just go and check on power enable on the configuration, enable soft phone. Let the employee download the soft phone PC and username password and enable on the go. Okay. Then these phones can be purchased on CAPEX or OPEX, as you see. So we have the Vantage phones where you most of you know about these phones. If you don't know, I will share this presentation with you. It is multimedia phone with high definition camera with full Android system. You can use them even for your personal applications. You can download Zoom, Skype, any third-party collaboration application, as well as Avaya Spaces, Avaya Workplace application on that. Okay, this phone has two types: full screen, full glass, or half screen and half buttons. And you can buy the phone without handset, or you can buy the phone with handset. It's come with built-in wireless, built-in Bluetooth. You can connect them to any wireless, or you can connect them to the Bluetooth without adding any platform or any license for the KF175. But for the K155, you have to buy from a small item, chip, and put it inside the device. That's also applied on the G series, small chip, and you put it inside the device, so you can enable the wireless and Bluetooth. Okay? So you can handle your communications, Avaya communications or third-party communications from the device by using the speaker or using the handset. By the way, the handset come in two come wired and wireless, like this wireless. You can move around the office for 100 meter, I think, and still communicate. So it is executive phone. It is, you can use it for hotels, so they can download any third-party application for hotel. For hospital, they can download the hospital application. Also, we have on this phone we can sell hotel hospitality application or healthcare application. We will see that tomorrow. So it is fully SDK phone, ready to be integrated, ready to be customized. Okay, with full Android. This is how example how the office will look like without Vantage. You can have a look on that, and with Vantage, it's like case study, and with Vantage. What?
Lunchtime.
Huh?
Lunchtime.
Now lunchtime? Oh, okay, the lunch arrived. Okay, Azmi, do you want to have the lunch now or after time? It's up to you. The lunch is there. Huh? Are you hungry? You want lunch to start now or wait as you like? Who wants the lunch now? How? Okay. That's the idea. Do you want me to wait? Mobility and collaboration. I think collaboration. After devices, I have the unified and collaboration only. We're almost done. Wait 1 second. That's it. Yeah. Unified communication and mobility. Do you want to continue?
Let's finish.
Okay. But the lunch will be cold. It's okay. What we have on the lunch? I think you can have a lunch and continue half an hour and finish. How do you think? But some of you when you have a lunch sleep. Okay, have a lunch now and continue after. That with 30 minutes and finish. Okay? Because our session supposed to end at 1:30. So we still have 30 minutes. Use it now or after lunch. Okay, let's do it and do 30 minutes. Okay?
Cool. Thank you.
Uh, the people on the space,
Yes, sir.
how we can deliver the lunch for you?
Uber Eats. Uber Eats.
Okay, we will have a 10 minute for lunch.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
How many minutes? 10 minutes.
10 minutes enough for lunch? 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes.
15. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty. See you.
You talk longer than 15 minutes as a break. You talk 27 minutes. Then you will give me in return time, okay? On Avaya Space, we return back. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, welcome back.
Yes, we
Welcome
can hear you.
back.
Thank you.
Did you have your lunch?
I had a Red Bull. That's it.
Red Bull, this is not lunch. Okay. Who else we miss from outside? And let's to continue the devices. This is the audio conference phone from Avaya. Some of them analog like B149, B159. Some of them IB like B169, B179, B189, B199. And the differences between them depend on the recording, depend on the wireless connectivity, DECT connectivity, and the touch screen. And B169, it is the only one can be connected as a DECT. So you can take it from one room to room, and this phone will be connected to the DECT station through wireless. So you don't want to carry 6 cable to this phone to connect it to the PBX. That's the idea of non-wireless offices. So non-wired offices for wireless offices. Okay, and we have speaker phones only for speaker purpose, Bluetooth or connectivity, which is B19, very small, size of your hand. And we have B129, it's big speaker phones. You can connect them to Avaya G series, Vantage series, to the soft phone, to your laptop, to any third party to have big speaker and microphone. So that's the way. That's if you need the office to be all branded Avaya. The speaker is Avaya, the table is Avaya, soft phone is Avaya. So you can sell the speaker as well as you can sell these phones to non-Avaya, because the analog phones can be connected to any analog system and the speaker can be connected to any third-party system. This is, I don't know what is the J series phones. Maybe I missed the slide of the J series. Yeah, I missed the slides. But I can go back here. I can go back here. See, for the G series top phones, G19 no more end of sale, but still supported by Avaya. And G169 because black and white, not color, end of sale, but still if you have stock, it's working and supported by Avaya. Today we have J139, J159, J179, J189, and J159, 79, 89, all of them support wireless and Bluetooth.